What's good, YouTube? Tenken Gadgets here. Welcome back to another exciting episode, and today I have with you the iPhone 13 Pro Max Sierra Blue version. Now stick with me till the end of this video. We got a lot to talk about. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that post notification, and don't forget to hit the like button at the end of the video. It really helps the channel grow. So without wasting your time, the iPhone 13 Pro Max first impression and review. Let's get to the video. Okay, so it's already unboxed. This video is kind of late because picking this up, I had to do testing. I had to, like, it takes me a long time to set my videos up because I'm practically the only one doing this myself. So this is pretty much what you get with the box. No charger. Let me just show you the inside of what you get. You get your instruction manual and your SIM card tool or your SIM tray tool, and then you have the charger, which is weird because it's a 25-watt fast charging phone, but you don't get no charger. So I guess the idea behind this is pretty much anyone who is buying this phone currently, chances are you already have an iPhone, either the 11 or 12 or 10 or older devices like the 7 up or perhaps the 8. But the thing is, you already have an iPhone or you have a lightning cable, so the need to put a charger in there is not, I'm even surprised that they even put the cable in there. So I mean, I didn't expect much from Apple, to be honest, and I'm not disappointed because I don't have hopes for them moving forward. Okay, so that's that. Now let's get this out the way. Yes, so this is the Sierra Blue version, and let me talk to you about the specs of this phone and what it carries. Okay, so it's a 5G phone. Now let's talk about the body of the phone. So in terms of the dimensions, this is a 6.7-inch phone. As for the weight, it's about 8.47 ounces, if I'm correct myself. It's a glass front Gorilla Glass, and then Gorilla Glass black stainless steel frame, as you can see right there, and you have your nano SIM, yada yada yada. For display, this phone comes with a Super Retina XDR OLED 120Hz. Finally, Apple is giving us 120Hz on the display, and HDR10 double vision, 1200 peak nit brightness. That's crazy. And for resolution, you're getting about 128.4 by 2778 pixels and 458 ppi density for the PPI Patrol, according to Flossie Carter. For the OS, iOS 15 pre-installed, A15 Bionic chip. For the CPU, you're getting a hexa-core 3.2 GHz Avalanche. It's crazy. And for your Apple GPU, you have a 5-core graphics Apple GPU. Card slot, we already know, no card slot, not today. Internal memory, this version is the 128GB version, but you can get up to 1TB NVMe if you choose. Now let's talk about the cameras. Quad camera, 12-megapixel aperture 1.5, 26mm wide camera. You have a 12-megapixel aperture 2.8, 77mm telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom, 12-megapixel aperture 1.8, 13mm wide, 120-degree ultra wide PDF lens, and you have your 3D LiDAR scanner depth. That's crazy. Now for the features, you have your dual LED tone flash, HDR photo panorama, you know the deal. Now for video, you can shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second, 1080p up to 240 frames per second, and 10-bit HDR double vision. You already know what that is. Now the cool feature about the Pro Max that stands out from other iPhones is the new ProRes cinematic mode is something that I would like to test out. But I have to say, okay, putting this phone head to head with the Samsung ZFold 3, because I have the ZFold 3 as well, and I got to say that the iPhone camera is slightly better than the Z Fold 3. And I will show you some pictures. You can vote and in the comment section, and let's see who actually wins. But from my perspective, the iPhone camera is slightly better than the Z Fold 3 camera, although it's really difficult to distinguish. You have to really have an eye for detail to see, but everybody has different perspective on things. So some people might say that the Samsung camera is slightly better, some people might say that the iPhone camera is slightly better. It just depends on your vision, basically. So now for selfie camera, you have a 12 megapixel aperture 2.2 23mm wide lens, and you have an SL3D depth biometric sensor right there. Video, you shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second, 1080p up to 240 up to 120 frames per second, and you have your enhanced image stabilization. Pretty much standard for a 2021 device. Oh my god. Okay, so for the sensors and features, you have your Face ID, you have your proximity compass, blah 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 blah, Siri, and all that kind of stuff. Ultra wideband WE support. That's pretty much it. Now for the battery, you have a 4,373 milliamp hour battery, which is slightly lesser than the previous version. That's about 4,673 milliamp hour battery. That's crazy. But charging, 20 watts fast charging, take this from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes. As advertised, you have a USB power delivery 2.0, MagSafe wireless charging of 15 watts, and then you have your QI magnetic fast charging of 7.5 watts. So standby up to 28 hours with multimedia, and then music player of up to 95 hours. Now for colors, this is the Sierra Blue, where you can get this in graphite, gold, or silver. So I'm pretty sure that if I take a survey, I'm sure a lot of people got the Sierra Blue version just because you want something different. It's something new. So I'm pretty sure that people got this version. As a matter of fact, if you are getting the phone, or if you are trying to get one right now, currently, I think this version will be sold out in a matter of like minutes. Like a lot of people pre-ordered this phone, and when I took it to Verizon today, everyone pretty much talked about how they kind of like ordered this very version of the phone. So that pretty much says it all, that this version, this Sierra Blue version, is going to be seen a lot with lots of folks. So pretty much that's everything about the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now what do I notice? What's really different about this phone from the iPhone 12? Now the camera is bigger, as you can see. The notch on the iPhone 13 is a little bit smaller, and you have, I think, 3 sensors on there on the front camera as well. Also, the fact that it's a 120 Hz display phone, the screen resolution is really makes the phone so good as far as the smoothness of the device. So the screen is really slightly smoother than previous versions. So this is not really an in-depth digging video. It's just pretty much right out of the box reaction video plus review and my take on this device. And I have to say that I'm impressed, and at the same time I'm not impressed. I don't know how to say it, but it's just the fact that if you jumped from, let's say, the iPhone 10 to the 13, this will be a nice feeling for you because it's a whole new experience. But if you to jump from the 12, especially if you have the 12 Pro Max and you bought the 13, chances are that you will not be quite impressed with the 13. But I have to say that I wouldn't advise people to buy this phone if you have the 12 or the 12 Pro Max. There's just no need. But if you have previous iPhones like the 11 or the 10, it's about time that you step up. So I will put together some side-by-side comparisons. on pictures that I took with the Samsung ZFold 3 and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And then you can choose at the end of the video. I will tell you which is which, so get ready for that. So this is pretty much what you have here: the iPhone 13 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Although we're talking about this phone, but it's just, I just want to put that comparison out there in terms of the cameras. Samsung camera is really great, but I think this year's iPhone is slightly better in my opinion. So guys, thank you guys for watching the video. If you are new, if you got to this point, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on post notification. Also, don't forget to hit that like button at the end of the video. Really helps the channel grow. I'm your boy Tenken Gadgets, the tech rookie of the year, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, iPhone 13 Pro Max is finally here. New season. I'm out.